everyone, my name is April. Welcome to April Adair Shares. Today we are doing 4 Dollar Tree Farmhouse Christmas DIYs. I'm showing you how I made these 4 simple farmhouse signs. These are super easy to make and I think they turned out really cute. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to call sign number 1 Joy. This is our Joy sign. These are the supplies that I used. Basically, what you're going to need is one of those little cutting board, bamboo cutting boards from Dollar Tree, some of their little wooden beads, and then everything else is pretty much however you want to do it. I used a Sharpie, some scissors, a little paintbrush, some paint from the brand Waverly, and I didn't end up using that jute twine. I ended up using some of Dollar Tree's little wire, some floral wire. The jute twine that I have is not from Dollar Tree, so it's thicker and it wouldn't fit through the bead holes, so that's why I didn't end up using that. And then my board was cracked, so I had to hot glue it. So as you'll see, I didn't really know how I wanted to paint these. I knew I wanted a white distressed look, and I love shiplap. I love shiplap on anything. As you can see, my craft table is like a shiplap look. My background when I film my, what do you call it? Like the staging where I show what I've made is like shiplap. I'm in love with shiplap, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with these signs. So you'll see me do something and then sand over it and switch it up. And I, did some where I didn't like it at all, so I flipped it over and painted the opposite side. It was just one of those days. We all have those days where things just don't turn out the way you want them to, but I still wanted to share because in the end, I think they all turned out really cute and they were really easy to make. I just wasn't sure what I was doing. I mean, I just didn't know exactly how I wanted them to be. I was just doing it in the moment. I had no ideas ahead of time, except for that I knew I wanted to use the snowflake and the Christmas tree. So here I sanded over the lines, and I didn't realize that my camera had actually died at one point. I ended up actually sanding those lines completely off, and I like the way that it looks. It just looks rustic and distressed. Here we are going to make our beads, and so that we can make our hanging part. And so I'm just taking some wooden skewers that I'm not sure, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if they still have them at Dollar Tree right now, but you could get those at Dollar Tree over the summer, but I find them in most any grocery store has them for just $1 or $2, I think like $2. And here, like I said, I wasn't sure exactly what I was doing, and so I wanted to lay my beads out just to make sure that I had enough and that I knew which ones I wanted to paint. And then I just put them on the skewers, and then I just started painting them, and I thought I would do red and white. And the key to painting these beads, you guys, so that they turn out nice and smooth and not bumpy, is to do like a tap, 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 and then smooth it out. Tap, 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 and then smooth it out. That's been my experience, and I've only ever painted them with the kind of cheap little paintbrushes that you see here. I know I've seen people spray paint them. I'm sure that would be much easier. I really don't use spray paint hardly ever because I'm working inside a lot, and I enjoy painting. I enjoy working with paint, and so that's how I do things. But you could totally use spray paint. It's just what you like to do, and whatever is the easiest and most enjoyable for you, then that's how you should do it. So here I'm just painting the beads red and white, and I'll show you what they look like after the first coat. And here I'm just drying with my blow dryer, and this is what they look like after the first coat. You can see that the white went on a lot better, but they definitely do need 2 coats, I think. So after I had put my 2 coats on, here you can see how I was doing the other side of the sign, and I didn't like the way that turned out. So this is the back of the sign, and I'm using the jute twine. I thought it would work, but it was too big to fit through the hole, so I switched over to the wire. And I would honestly suggest using the wire anyway, because it just works a lot better for this particular project, because you're not going to see the jute twine anyway because the beads are so close together. And yeah, I do get down and blow on my hot glue so I don't have to wait for it to dry for so long, because I'm putting, you know, a big amount. So I blow on it and then I can flip over my sign and I don't have to wait so long. Here I'm just kind of flipping it over so I can see if the handle or the hanging part is long enough, and I wanted it to be a little bit longer, so I added a few more beads, and then I just trimmed off my wire and added my hot glue, and then I flipped it over, and I think this turned out really cute. Now, I did get a little crazy with the sandpaper and I sanded off my lines more. The reason why is because I don't like how close together I got them. I like the lines to be further apart, so that's why I did that. But I think it looks good the way that I just sanded it off. It's just rustic looking, farmhouse looking. And here I'm just gluing on my beads one at a time to spell out the word joy. And I had used just like a white marker, like a chalk paint marker, to write the word joy first. I know you probably couldn't see it very well, but it is on there. I could see it in person. And then I just went over everything lightly with a little bit of white paint just to kind of dry brush it on. And then I thought I was going to use that pick, but I didn't end up using it. And this ribbon is from Joann's, I believe. You can still get it. I just got that maybe a couple weeks ago, and they still sell it. And I think this sign turned out super, super cute. It was so easy and so cute. So I hope that you guys will try to make one of these signs if you like them, and let me know what you would have done different. Let me know what colors you would have used, different techniques, different things. I'm sure there's lots of different things that I'm not thinking of that you guys might do differently. Sign number 2 is our Christmas tree sign, and I'm going to use one of those Dollar Tree stockings that has a little Christmas tree on it. Those stockings at Dollar Tree are so cute. They are so cute for only $1 too. I just think they're adorable. And as soon as I saw the one with the stocking on it, I knew that I was going to use it for a craft, and I'm actually going to use one of those again for another craft. I have something in mind. Here, I don't know, I started out with the shiplap, and then I sanded it off, and then I painted back over it, and then I don't know what I was doing, you guys. Like I said, I didn't have an idea in mind, so I was just kind of figuring it out as I was going and filming. And this is one of those videos that I probably normally wouldn't post just because I was kind of all over the place, but overall I think these signs are so cute, and I'm glad that I shared, you know, because we all have days like that. We all have days where things just don't go right. You're not happy with, you know, how things turn out. That's just part of crafting, or, you know, that's just life really. But overall, I still think they're cute. So, and I haven't talked to you guys in like 8 days now. It feels like forever. So I really wanted to post a video, and this is what I made. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope that you think they're really cute, because I think they're really cute. I mean, they're just so easy to make, and you know, anytime you can make something super easy from Dollar Tree and it can turn out really cute and farmhousey, I love that kind of stuff. So I love it when other people share. So that is what my channel is about, is just super easy, quick farmhouse DIYs. I do the trash to treasures, again, super easy, and yeah, that's what I love doing. So here I'm just going to do my beads again, and I won't make you guys sit through watching me paint the beads all the way through every single time. I'm just trying to show you up close how I do the tap, 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 and then, you know, do the smooth it out. And they just turned out pretty good. Here I'm showing you how some of the paint is off on the ends, but that's okay because you're not going to see it really anyway. And if you're really super particular about that kind of stuff, you can take a little paintbrush and go back over it. And I didn't finish the back of my signs. That kind of bugs me, but you know, nobody's going to see it, so it really doesn't matter. But if you like your projects to be, you know, super professional looking, definitely do the back, whatever you want to do. How was your guys' Thanksgiving? How was your weekend? How have you been doing? My Thanksgiving was pretty good. I just had like 6 people here. It was really just my immediate family, and we had a really nice holiday. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you guys a walk that I took with my mom and my son the day after Thanksgiving. Okay, so sign number 3 is our snowflake sign. And again, we're just starting off by painting our sign white. And we're gonna cut out that little snowflake, and I think that stocking is so cute too. And I had a few different ideas in mind for that snowflake. I'm sure people are doing lots of really neat crafts with those. I haven't seen any videos yet, but I'm sure that they are. Here, I wanted to paint it white, but I don't know if you can really tell, but I didn't paint it completely solid because I knew I was going to distress it anyway. And this one I just wanted to give a really good distressed look. I love that look with the wood showing underneath, and I just cut out my snowflake and hot glued it on. I thought I might use that on the sides, but I didn't think it looked good, so I didn't end up using that. Anyway, on this walk, I had a little squirrel. He came right up to my hand, and it was so cute. And then some lady was walking by, and she's like, well, that's a quick trip to the ER because she thought that maybe it would bite me. The squirrels on that path are used to being fed. People walk along the path and they feed the squirrels nuts, and so they'll run right up to you. I don't think they would bite me, but you never know. I guess they could. I don't know. Do squirrels bite? Maybe they do. I don't know. But anyway, this is how this sign turned out, and I love it. This one was so simple, and I just think it's so pretty, so just farmhouse looking. I love that snowflake. I just think it's beautiful. Sign number 4 is buffalo check. This one is my favorite. I love buffalo check. So I love this sign. This is how you do the buffalo check with paint. First, for the red and black buffalo check, you start off by painting your surface completely red, and then you're going to lay down one strip of tape in the middle, and then a second strip next to that, and then a third strip next to that, and then we will remove the middle strip. And we will repeat that process all the way across both sides. So lay down 3, remove the middle, lay down 3, remove the middle, until you've done that all the way across. And then we're going to paint our second layer of paint a little bit darker red, like a burgundy color red. And how you can get that color is by just mixing in a tiny bit of black. Black goes a long way, and it's better to have less than too much, because you can always add more. So here you can see my burgundy color, and we're just going to paint that right over the top. And then I used a blow dryer to dry it, or you can let it air dry. We'll remove those pieces of tape, flip our sign around, and then repeat that same exact process going the opposite direction. And then we're going to make a little bit darker red than our original red, but not quite as dark as the burgundy color. And again, I just kind of mixed in with the burgundy color that I already had on my plate. We're going to dry that, and then we're not going to remove the tape, and we're going to add our tape back over the light strips, the light showing areas. You can see them, and you can see I got my tape a little bit crooked, and that's what it looks like if you get your tape a little bit crooked. It doesn't turn out perfect, but it still looks good, I think. So this is one of those little metal from Dollar Tree, and I wanted to use the word believe, and I thought it would really stand out if I painted it white, so I painted it white. And then I had painted some more beads, red and white, for the top, and I thought red and white would be perfect because of the red on the sign and then the white on the believe. And this is my very favorite of the 4 signs. Which one is your guys' favorite? I love buffalo check, so that's why this one is my favorite. And you can see on the back, I had failed. I had actually done buffalo check and I got it really crooked because my tape was not aligned properly, but the front looks pretty good. And so I just hot glued on the believe, and that was it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like these signs. And if you're interested, right now I'm going to share my walk that I went on with my mom and my son and some of the little animals that we saw along the way. And I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you next Saturday. I have a collab coming up with Michelle's Cozy Home. I'm super excited for that collab. She is so sweet, so talented. And so if you're interested in that, I will see you guys next Saturday. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're interested. Bye!